Hey folks, welcome back to Zelda Majora's Mask. Last time we got the rest of the Zora eggs, which was cool, and now we have a song which will get us into the temple. But before that, there is something that's pretty important that we can do here. So this here is the milk bar. I've never really touched upon it. It opens at 10 PM, and you need this here mask. The Romani mask that you get from the aliens thing with the ranch and everything. They will not let you in unless you're wearing this mask, so that's what you need it for. And while we're coming here, there is something very, very, very nice that we can get here. So we're gonna wait a little bit, and then we're gonna head in, and it's gonna be great. Do this for a bit, it's pretty good. Walk around in circles, because that's fun. Come on. Any minute now. Do 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 do. And bam. So now they're like, show proof of membership. Sure. I'd love to come in. So, milk bar. There is a mask we can get here by chatting to these folks. We're not gonna bother because it's not a very useful mask, and I've decided there's not really a whole lot of point in getting all the masks in this playthrough, because like we're doing 3 hearts anyway. The whole point is like the difficulty of combat and stuff rather than seeing all the stuff, I guess. So yeah, I've decided we're not gonna do that. Anyway, I think we say have a drink. Oh, it is 200. I couldn't remember how much it was. Damn it. Alright, time to go and get some rupees. Whoops, I should have known. You know what, I will grab some stuff from the bank, and then we will be back. Alright, that was dumb. Wasting a little bit of time, but that's okay. I could have sworn it was 100. Don't know why I thought that. But, Chateau, let's get that. It's really good. So, Chateau Romani. Drink it to replenish all of your magic power. Drink even improves your stamina. So, I believe what this does is utterly absurd. We're just gonna drink this right now. So we now have a blue magic bar. What that means is we have infinite magic power for, I believe, the entire cycle. How ridiculous is that? Can I get my things organized, please? Okay. Yeah. Pretty ridiculous, right? I also stocked up on milk, because it might as well. I can't think of anything else to put there. Yeah. Infinite magic for, I'm pretty sure, the whole cycle. This is excellent timing as we're about to go into a temple, but we kind of want to try to do as much in this cycle as we can now as to not waste it. So let us teleport to the Great Bay, and we will get things started. It's time for the next temple, and it's gonna be great. And we want, which one is it? Zora Cape, I believe. June. Alright, let's see what's in these pots. Berry that we're not gonna use, some arrows, some bombs that fell in the... Oh no, we got them. Good. Alright. Hey there, lady. I need to remember how the song goes. Give me a sec. Okay. I think I remember that. Yes. And, this does something. Probably not what you're expecting, I'm gonna say. She sings, oh my goodness. Yeah, she does in fact have a voice. It's crazy, right? So that's all well and good, but yeah, for some reason that island was a giant turtle the whole time. I'm not really sure why, but it was. And apparently Lulu's voice woke him up somehow. Is that the fairy from before in the cutscene? Nice. Mm-hmm. And how do you propose we do that, good sir? Well, I can think of one way, can't you? We're sort of half in his shell there, never mind. So yeah, he's gonna swim us to the temple. It has been mysteriously looming, staring at us this whole time. Yeah, that looks great, doesn't it? Meanwhile, the pirates try to get in. Yep, that went well. They're going flying. But for some reason that just doesn't happen to us. We held onto the turtle really well, I guess, I don't know. And so we come to the Great Bay Temple. See you, buddy. Now, if you want to leave, you just hop onto his back. Same way you came in. Now then, time to kick things off. So, let me think. One thing I should mention about this temple, I have decided we're not going to do the stray fairies here. Yes, that is indeed a huge water wheel. The reason for that is I will now spoil what they give you. They give you double defense. For when you take damage, you will take half damage now. I've decided, nah, we're not gonna do that. We've already got low enough health as it is, so let's just stick with that. Maybe if things get really, difficult down the line, I could come back and try to do that. But otherwise, nah, let's just do the temple and not worry about that for the time being. So yay, that's one thing we don't have to worry about for now, huzzah. So anyway, it's the water temple, and everybody hates water levels in Zelda games, but I actually don't mind this temple. It can be confusing, but you just have to pay attention. This is all about, moving, mechanical things, and, seeing what happens. Now, do we need to push this yet? I don't think we do. Because that's got that going. Yeah, I think that's fine for now. I saw a stray fairy down there. Yep, just hanging out. How you doing? You're gonna stay there, sorry. Yeah, so there's lots of interesting little mechanical things in this temple. It's quite cool, and the music is really fitting. I really like the music here. Hello. Ow. That was painful. You know what? You're getting ignored. Oh, Jesus Christ, what am I doing? That was good. There goes a heart for no reason. Speaking of music, though, I feel like this is a good time to point out something interesting that I did as part of my uni course. So I took a screen music class this trimester, and in that class you have to write an essay about a movie or game, and on the list there was a prescribed list, or you could possibly pick one yourself. On the list was The Legend of Zelda, any game in the series. So of course it made perfect sense to me to pick the one that I've been, I say playing lately, but you know, it's been a while. So yeah, I went for Majora's Mask. Because hey, it's my favorite Zelda game for one thing, and I've been playing it lately, so I thought, let's do that, it'll be fun and interesting. So I did. And it was actually a lot of fun to write. Never in my life did I think I would enjoy writing an essay. But it was actually pretty cool. Yes. Here we have the scary main central room that every temple in this game seems to have. It's a giant thing, and it's spinning currently counterclockwise. The direction it's spinning is rather important. I'm gonna say that much for now. Yeah, nice, Link. That was pretty good. Yeah, so basically I went and analyzed a whole bunch of different songs in the game. My argument was that the music, I guess, adds to the atmosphere of the game, which is pretty vague, but it let me talk about a whole bunch of stuff, so I was like, sure, let's just say that. Let me see, so I basically, for each paragraph, I just talked about a specific song and like what it does. So I think that there is where we need to go. We can also go that way? Oh, I wish I had the map right now. Let's try down here. So you see those little fish symbols there? They show you which way you can go when the water is spinning a certain way. Is there anything we can do in this room right now? We can go that way. I didn't really want you to jump there, Link, but that's okay. Gonna just avoid that. Oh right, we've got unlimited. I forgot. How could I forget? That's a locked door. That's a thing we can't reach yet, I don't believe. Okay, this room sucks. So yeah, the first thing I talked about was the Clocktown music. And how that changes based on what day it is. Because I thought that was pretty interesting, because you know, the whole game's about saving the world from a scary moon, and the music gets notably more darker as the days go past. So I was like, that's a cool thing to mention, so I'll talk about that. What else was there? Then I talked about the battle music, and how that fades in when you're near enemies. I thought that was pretty cool, and it's like, hey, I'm mentioning how the game mechanics affect things. Ooh, it's good stuff. Points. Score. HD. I did not get a HD. Anyway, yes, I talked about that. Interesting thing, because here's something we had to do, is we didn't have to, but I thought it was good to, I thought it would be good to transcribe most of the songs that I actually referenced. Now, I could have, you know, just looked up charts and everything, and just like reference them and put them in that way, but no, I was stubborn and decided to transcribe them myself. Ooh, I wouldn't say that was the best idea because it got difficult, some of them. But it also meant I discovered some things about some of the songs I actually mentioned, which was cool, and I was like, oh, I didn't realize this and that and the other thing. Anyway, we now have a map. So there's only 3 floors here, but there's a fair bit going on still. There's a lot of rooms. And yeah, it may not look like there's too much, but the whole water changing thing is gonna get pretty interesting later on. So, let's see. Yeah, I think we just need to keep going in the direction we're heading right now. That's a door there. I don't believe we can get to it yet. So we won't worry about that. There's a door there that we can't quite jump to, so I believe we just need to head back down. Nice flip, Link. But yeah, so I transcribed pretty much all of the songs that I referred to. So with the battle music, one thing I found really interesting, it's time to alienate anybody who has no interest or doesn't understand music theory, which is probably everyone who watches this. Interesting thing with the battle music I found is, let's have a listen right now, in fact. Come back, I need to hear music. So it starts with like a dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, which I found out to be, it's actually triplet quavers. And then underneath that, you've got a semi-quaver rhythm going on, so it's kind of these two wacky rhythms that shouldn't work well together, but they kind of do anyway. And I was like, hey, this weird rhythm creates tension and stuff, because it's a fight, and I don't know. Yeah, so that was kind of interesting to learn. I was like, I never noticed that. That's so cool. There's nothing there, huh? That's alright, let's move on. What did I talk about after the battle music? Oh, it was the main area music, because, as we've seen in each of the 4 areas you go to, being the swamp, the mountains, the Great Bay, and the mysterious 4th area we haven't got to yet, you may notice the melody stays the same, but it's all the instrumentation that changes, and I was like, hey, this supports the, like, overall theme, but it's the instrumentation that changes, and the instrumentation changes to support the, like, I guess, aesthetic of each area, so that's really cool, yada yada. And then I believe, let me think. I started talking about some of the temples. This is the compass, right? Yep. I talked about... So I started with the Snowhead Temple. I skipped over the Woodfall one. I probably could have talked about the Woodfall Temple music. But really, what could I have said? Like, it's chanting. There's chanting in it, and it suits the, like, I don't know, tribal feel of the level. I probably could have said that, but I was like, that's kind of lame. Let's not talk about that. But Snowhead was really interesting. So I talked about Snowhead. Excuse me, I don't appreciate that. You know what, can I just do this to kill them? Yes. Okay. Infinite magic, everybody. I liked Snowhead because I found it, every time I ever listened to the song, I found it really hard to like pinpoint where the beat is in the music. So I decided to try to transcribe it. Oh my goodness, was that a bad idea? I'll have to put up a transcription in the video here or something, because my goodness, you're probably looking at it right now and you're like, that doesn't look too bad, but my goodness, that was so hard to work out. It really was, my goodness. Because it's like slightly out by like a semi-quaver or something, I think. And it's so weird, and that just creates this just weird feeling of, ooh, I don't know exactly where I am, which really suits the, like, I guess, loneliness of the temple. It's really cool. So yeah, I did that. I also did this temple. Okay, so we have a key now. Jesus Christ, where do we go? I don't remember this temple too well. There was that locked door back in the room down below. Maybe that's where we need to go. Let's see if we can do that. Yeah, I talked about this temple. And the main thing I found really interesting, and again, was not something I realized, is that there's an interesting thing with, like, these multiple different rhythms happening at once. You've got, 2 different what's called iso rhythms happening at the same time here. You've got these 2 semi-quaver rhythms going on, and they're slightly... they finish earlier than they should, I guess. Like, you've got one in a group of 3 happening, and you've got the other one in a group of 5 happening. This will make sense when you see it on the screen. And I was like, oh wow, I never noticed that. That's so weird. And again, such this weird rhythm happening, really suits the, like, loneliness and uncertainty vibe of the temple. And it's just all this interesting stuff that I never noticed in the music until I sat down and tried to work out what was happening. It's really cool. Let's see. Yep, that looks like that's where we need to go. I can't even remember what's in here. We should be fine. Methinks it's a boss coming, a mini boss coming up. And methinks we're gonna need arrows, judging by that. Guess we'll put them there. That's probably fine for the time being. Is there anything else we might want here? Money? Not really, but we're getting it, I guess. If I remember, this mini-boss kinda sucks if it's what I remember it to be. We could do with some bombs, I think. Alright, we'll get back to the essay story in a minute. Let's see what's going on here. Is it who I think it is? It's not. It's the different one, I think. Well, we've got the items we need. So I think we just wanna... Yep, it's this guy, okay. This is not the one I was thinking of, actually. I think there's another mini-boss we fight a bit later on. I don't remember this guy being too bad, but let's just see what happens. Yep, you have a lot of, like, things on you. So these, like, squishy eye things. Yeah, it's a little strange. So how do we take them off? With this. I didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. It's better to target, I think. Oh, they only do a quarter heart. Eh, that's no big deal. I'm sure you can guess where this is going. I think if you have an opportunity to shoot his eye when it opens, I think if you do that with an arrow, all of them will fall off, so maybe we'll try to aim for that if we can. Ow, it's a bit rude. I'm not too concerned about our health because we have 6 uses of milk, which is frankly ridiculous. As long as there's not something that's gonna do like 2 hearts of damage. I don't believe there is at this stage. But I may be wrong, and I would not like to be wrong on that, but let's just keep at it here. We're doing fine for the time being. We're just gonna take these off one at a time. I can't remember if anything happens if you... Oh, they come off if you shoot them as well. That's good to know. I think the hook shot's gonna be easier for us though, because it comes straight to us, then we can just whack him with our sword right away. So this is the slow but safe method, I guess. And that's a-okay. Good. May have been an opportunity there. They keep spinning around, like, in just the right spots, so you can't hit them. Oh, we're up in a corner. This is bad. Let's just back off a bit. Do you want to, like, go away, mate? Oh, did one jump off? I think one did. Yes, he's just kind of doing his own thing there. Alright. Maybe we'll just start doing this. Gotcha. They do not all fall off. I was mistaken. Maybe that's a thing that happens if you damage them enough. No, if there's any health around. No, that would be too easy, huh? Oh, I didn't mean to shoot you, but that's fine. Maybe they keep regenerating here. I don't remember. There we go. Now, I think he's gonna get pretty upset with us here. Yep, he's gonna start trying to ram us. Let's just do this. This is an excellent way to take him out right here. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. I would rather not like to die. Let's replace this. Which is this button, yes. Ooh, okay, we're good. All fine. You know what? We may also want this. Because he just ran straight into us. That was not very nice. You know what? I didn't mean to do that, but can I take you lot out, please? Okay, I think it's just him and us now. Can we target him, please? My goodness. What is happening? I just want to lock on. Really? He's too far? Thank you. Does he have to have his eye open to lock on or something? Okay, that could have gone better, but we lived. Oh, he explodes too. That probably damages you, huh? Now, methinks this is going to be the item. Is it? I think it is. Yeah, looks like it. Well, here is a new thing, everybody. Here is the ice arrows. So, we can freeze enemies and objects. These are infinitely more useful than they were in Ocarina of Time, let me tell you. In Ocarina of Time, I believe they were pretty much useless. Like, I don't think they did anything different. They were also completely optional, so... Let me think, what did they actually do? I believe you could use them in the Bongo Bongo fight to, like, freeze his hands, but I think that's literally the only thing I can think of, which is hilarious. Okay, let's move on to greater things. So, now that we have those, we can start doing some stuff here. And one of those stuffs is gonna be right here. I would like to get rid of you. Thank you. So we don't have to worry about magic since we've got infinite magic, which is lovely. Now, what we want to do here is head over here. Now let's hopefully not get shot as we climb up. We didn't, that's good. Tattle has a hint for us. Good idea, Tattle. Let's just avoid that and do this. Yep. There you go, he is now frozen. And we can now use him as a platform. Isn't that cool? Now we want to push this so the head faces the pipe. There we go. And this is gonna get water moving. Unless we missed one of these on the way. I don't believe we did, but possibly we did. Yep. So that's all working, which is good. There is basically a really long thing we have to do with this, and there's eventually an end goal to it. It's gonna cover most of the temple, I think, so let's keep it going. Now, where do we want to head? Can we, I think that's where we came in originally, right? Possibly not. Yeah, we want to come out this way, don't we? So I believe right now we kind of just want to follow the red pipe. Because that one's not active, is it? No. Yep, it's going this way, so, excuse me. Let's go around again. So we kind of want to follow it. This time, can we actually go through? Thank you. Now, I think there was one in here too, wasn't there? Go away. I'm gonna keep this up. Okay. Hearts are much appreciated. Let's get the hookshot out again. Is there? Oh, it's in the next room. That's what it is. Okay. Well, we can actually get there now, and you will see how in just a second. If I could ever target this chest, there we are. Okay, so another thing the ice arrow lets us do is create little platforms in the water. That was good enough, thankfully. How cool is that? I wish they did this in Ocarina of Time, or any other Zelda games, to be honest. I don't think Wind Waker did it either, did it? I mean, I guess in Breath of the Wild now there's Cryonis, but that's not as cool if you ask me. Possibly it does if you have, like, ice effects on your arrows. I can't... Is that a thing in that game? I'm pretty sure it is. But I don't know if it freezes stuff. So here's a blue choo-choo that's just a blob of water. You would think, oh, I have to kill it, it's an enemy. Oh no, we killed it. But Tattle says... Besides that jiggly blob, Also, I would very much like to deal with this bomb tube before he gets in the way and blows up on us. If we ever have a good shot at him. Which we don't really seem to. If he'd come up a bit, that'd be nice. He's having none of it. Excuse me, sir. Alright, look, we'll just deal with him when we get up there. We would like to line this guy up a little bit. And I'm sure you can guess. He is now a block of ice. And we're gonna push said block of ice. Okay, I don't quite like this. I'm gonna do this. If he spots us, I'm so ready. There we go, no problem. And we're gonna do this. There we go, progress. Alright, anyway, let's get back to the essay story. Where was I? So yeah, I did this temple, I talked about that. Then I talked about the next temple in the game, which I'm not going to talk about now, because that would be spoiling things, and we can't have that. I'll get to that when we get there. I talked about... what was after that? I believe it was the boss battle music, which I actually discovered was really interesting. Because I discovered there's like multiple different time signatures going on. Like, I think it starts in 7/4 or something. And then there's a 6/4 bit, and then it's like a 13/8 bit towards the end. It's something really weird like that. And I was just like, whoa, that's crazy. So that was another really interesting one that again, I just didn't realize was as complex as it was. Invincibility. There's a chest in this room. Right, that's probably kill all of these guys if I had to guess, and it's probably for a stray fairy, so we're not gonna worry. Okay, yes, we need to get over there, which we can now do. Where was I? And then the last song I talked about was the Final Hours theme, which is the theme that plays when you have 6 hours left, which I don't think I've actually let happen in this LP yet. Oh, well, no, that's not true. I did, like, at the very start of the game, but we would have only heard that song for, like, a couple seconds at most. So I'll definitely have to show that off. Show what I did for that when we have more time, when it happens again. Which it will eventually. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Like, it was a really fun essay to write, actually. Never did I think I would enjoy an essay, but I did, because it was about games, and it was about a game I liked, and I found the music to be really interesting. So yeah, there you go. Now, I think this is the boss that I'm thinking of that I don't like very much. Yeah, it is. Ugh, this one. This one can be a bit scary, I think, if we're not careful. We know you do, Tattle. Now this guy's gonna do something a bit specific. Oh, we can actually freeze the little bubbles, huh? I wonder if that does anything, I don't know. Let's see if we can get close to him at all. We can, that's good. Now he's gonna do something annoying. Now, I believe... did I miss? Yes, this is the annoying part of this boss. If you mess up, he'll do a freaking Street Fighter combo on you. And it does a fair bit of damage, as you can see. That was a heart and a half, wasn't it? I believe it was. So we're gonna do this, because I'm not an idiot. I don't think we need this right now. I don't like this boss. I believe we need to freeze him while he's up there. But it's rather hard to do. We do see his shadow. Is that gonna reach us? No, thankfully not. We can lock on too. Hello, Dawn of the Second Day. I've got more important things going on right now. Okay, he is now frozen. And now we have an opportunity to run after him again. You, get over here. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay, same deal. I think if we're quick, we should be okay here. Just sort of stay near the corners of the room, I think, and we should be alright. Wait for him to drop. What is he up to? I'm not sure. Maybe he's trying to catch up to us right now. There he goes. There we go. Let's get ready. You dead yet? No. Ugh. Probably one more hit if I had to guess. Shouldn't have cut across the room like that, but we're doing okay. Just wait for the right moment. Come on now. There he goes. Oh, he dropped over there. That didn't work, really? That should. Probably shouldn't go for jump slashes, I guess. There we go. Yeah, that Street Fighter combo can be scary, but I guess if you're careful, you'll do alright. So, there we go. Now, if there's any hearts around, I would like those. Plenty of magic and arrows, because we need those. And that's probably all it's gonna be, huh? Yep, I'd say so. Alright. Well, let's go through the door. And it's the boss key already. There's still a bit we have to do yet. Because to get to the boss door, we need to change the water. And that's gonna take a bit, I think. Maybe we'll call it a part here. This might be a bit of an odd spot, I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll see how it all lines up with the next episode, but let's just see what happens, I guess. Yeah, we'll continue the temple next time, so for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.